Yeah, I'm frightened.
You should be. You should be.
He's got his dander up, Phil.
Wow. Yep. He's a man on a mission.
I want that stroke average.
Well, Dave and I watched the New South Wales, the Australian Open this morning, the last 9 rounds. So that's what inspired a New South Wales course for tonight.
Mm. So did that 16-year-old end up winning, Rachel Lee?
No, she ended up dropping off. But she's going to be a good player for sure.
Yeah. I'm not sure if who she's. Oh, that's an interesting start, but it looks okay. I'm not sure if she's related to anyone else well known at all.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, well, I just saw that headline that this 16-year-old girl playing the Australian Open shocked everyone by hitting a 67 and leading. And I think still leading in the second round as well.
No, but good experience for her. She'll learn from that.
Yeah.
Looks about perfect. Good start.
Well, you hit a good drive out there, Dave.
Yes, I've reset, Andy. I'm going to take it to you for the rest of the year, and we'll see what happens.
I like the sound of that. Not lying down in some heap.
That's not my way.
That was an interesting line, Dave.
Very, very tigerish.
Now then, what's the? I better check the conditions. Hard, normal, gusty. Oh.
Yes, I have, Dave. I did. Yep. Well, it's not the same course. It's a different course.
Nice.
Yep.
There's no altitude, is there?
No.
Unless that's a lake at elevation. Or has to be.
It's not far from the sea.
Oh, no, that's a good shot.
Oh, great shot.
Well worked out.
Yeah, indeed.
I wonder whether there's a sound of a washing machine in the background.
There's a sound of something, isn't there?
Well, just in the background. It's not annoying, but just I don't switch it off on my account anyway.
Well, it's 28 degrees in Melbourne right now. Very nice.
Well, it's a balmy 4 degrees at the moment, which you might think awful, but compared to yesterday, it's actually a bit warmer.
Oh, God. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
That's when it started. I mean, we've now had sort of a bit more sort of fell, but it's now starting to dissipate because there's rain forecast for most of the day.
Yep.
Ooh. This isn't bad. This is got a potential for going in the hole. This I just need just a tiny bit left to right. Well, that was a bit on the hard side.
Chip or flop. Chip. 8-4 downhill. That was rubbish.
Dave, what's going on?
Nothing good there. Oof. That is not the way you want to start. That's so stressful.
Oh, I never saw that. The ball just sort of left the club face, and then I never saw the ending of it.
Oh, just stopped, did it?
Yeah, just on my render.
Let's hope it's not one of those nights.
Yeah. Good start.
Great start.
Yeah.
Wow, great drive.
Solid.
Yep.
Very nice.
I'm just gonna. You seem to know what you're doing. I might just follow you, Dave.
He didn't just seem to know what he was doing. He did know what he was doing.
You did indeed. Oh.
Oh, that was meant to be a cultured draw, but that's not a cultured draw at all.
Oh, nice bounce.
Yeah.
Not seen that before.
It's made the hole a bit harder though.
As 15%. I'm going to have a look at this. 15%. Well, I'm just hoping I get a big bounce. Oh, not big enough. Stop, stop, stop. Don't get too far. 65 feet.
Mhm.
Hmm. Oh, no backspin. Oh.
Going to be an interesting putt, I think.
Yeah, more interesting than I wanted.
Is he on the money? The line is good.
Oh, no backspin.
Yeah. Gave me a little read there, Dave. Why isn't that different?
Well, that didn't move at all in the air.
No, that's
Expect-
really surprising. Ooh. Look from the other side. It's 4 down here. Feels like there's a lot of break.
Yes, looks like a boomerang.
Stop, 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 stop.
Good pace.
Mm. Yeah.
Is this another one? No. Well, I don't want to go too behind here, Dave, on you. Yeah, this is a twitchy one. This there's not a great deal in it, but there's definitely. Oh God! I've just realised breaks both ways. Ah. Hmm. Okay, right. Oh.
Wow. It did go the other way in the end.
Yeah, harsh.
It wasn't a brilliant hit shot, so. Ooh.
Where I would have aimed.
Of course, Dave, this is the infamous course where I hate to remind you of this, but I am going to. I'm sure this is the course where you worked up an outrageous 12 or 14 on a par 4 Do you remember?
Not the one where I went back and forth across it.
Yes, that's the one.
Oh no. I wouldn't have picked it if I'd remembered that. Yeah, that narrow green.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give it more respect.
Okay.
Boy, good start, Dave. Hmm.
76.
$20, sort of 20. Take that. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's
Around 214, I think I'm. Yeah, this is a pretty brutal par 4 against the wind.
God, I missed the fairway again.
Mm.
No. Never mind.
Okay, it's only 14% power loss with a, what is it with the 3 wood? 21%. I think you can make it.
gutsy.
It was
I didn't
guts.
mean to- I wasn't aiming there, Andy. I feel. Yeah, yeah. I aimed 20 yards to the left of where it went.
All right, jammy.
It's just lucky it didn't hit a tree.
Go on.
That's the line.
Go on.
Very
Go on.
nice. Very nice.
I shall be in a minute.
Oh, very soft landing.
Very nice. Hmm. Okay. 7% power loss. Hmm. So difficult. Didn't seem to do much. I'm hoping it'll be straight.
Well, I see somebody's had a very good second shot. Yes, feet. Very
Indeed.
nice.
Oh, again. She wandered everywhere.
Ah. The putting gods are not with me today,
Mm,
so far anyway.
no.
Whereas,
Oh,
look at
that's
that!
brutal. Wow.
It's good that you're blaming the gods anyway, Andy.
Is that some kind of reverse psychology you've just applied?
Well, I know it's been one of Dave's pet hates over the years that famous sports people, especially in the US, when they get interviewed post-match when they've played really well, they just say, "I'd like to thank God for making this possible." But I think his beef was that no one ever blamed God when they played badly.
That is exactly my beef.
So I think you can say the gods are underperforming for you this evening.
Yes.
Yeah, they're dropping the ball. But they
Yeah.
weren't dropping the ball for you on Friday, Andy. Your putting was amazing.
Was that a case of all things being relative, or was it really good?
It was
bit of
really good. The amount of putts he sunk around 8 to 10 feet was incredible. He got almost all of them.
So what was the putting average? Then must have been pretty good.
It was pretty good. I can't remember, but it was pretty. I can't remember anything.
Well, I didn't
Except
have any bogeys still. So
Right.
when I did miss the greens, I always got up and down, so that made a big difference.
Yeah, he was just rock solid. It was Terminator, Andy.
Two decent tee shots. How far is that? 230, right. Well, that was obviously I think that was a 7-wood.
We can speculate out loud because we've both hit.
I wonder whether there's an opportunity to do a super hook.
Ooh.
Yes. No. No, it's stupid to even contemplate doing that.
Hasn't always stopped me, Andy. That's a big 204. Got past my 7-wood.
I'll do.
Mm. Mm. Oh, the 20-mile-an-hour kicked in just as I hit.
Yeah.
Bastard. Would have been all right.
It's just this added level of what's the word, variability, which makes Gusty really difficult.
Yeah, and this course in particular has quite a few holes with nasty little runoffs. That's better line. Yeah, I'm calling that a line. Wow, he's back.
Oh.
Oh,
I think
shot at me.
go work that out.
That's good, baby.
So you did.
That's not bad either. It's not shabby at all.
No.
Just a bit big, unfortunately. Oh, look at these little humps.
Yeah, I don't like this. This is. There's no way this is a chip. It's got to be a flop. Too much action. It's got to be the 51. Don't trust. Oh, or does it? I think it does.
It's a good shot.
Very good.
Tough.
Oh. Oh, sorry. I looked out and I glanced up and I saw just something on the green. I thought for a second it was the hole and thought it's going straight in. And it was just the texture.
Well, that is one nice stress-free birdie, Andy.
Yeah, cannot complain about that.
No, I don't get any better than that.
All right, let's see where this fairway is going. Okay. This is a strong gust. Come on, now take it.
Yep.
I think, the problem with Gusty as well is the first sort of, while the ball is climbing to the apex, you're wanting it to actually, the wind to take effect, and it doesn't for those first milliseconds of the shot.
Well, I remember seeing discussion in the forums, which was never proven yes or no, that the tree cover makes a difference. So when they get to the level of the tree height, that's when it really kicks in. Dave, your driving has been impeccable.
Is that some kind of fancy draw into the breeze? Because that's hardly moved in the breeze at all, Dave. What's going on?
But when you hit a ball, it's funny how when you hit an iron really pure, sometimes that can help it ignore the wind. It does. like this angle in better. Yeah, it's just a matter of gambling on that bunker.
Yeah, let's have a look at this green. Come on. No, hit it. No.
No, I suspect that was considering plugging, Andy. You've done okay. Come down almost vertical.
Hit the grass, didn't it?
You might have clipped it, yeah.
That's a good shot again.
Oh my God, look at this.
Oh, there's a fun.
Now you've left yourself a nice little putt.
Yeah, that's very interesting. What can I learn from all this? Okay. Let's see.
Oh, that's
Oh no, it was just a foot. Almost. Well, can we get a read off you, Dave? Thank you. That's pretty good work.
right. Well, I've got a horrible shot in front of me. And I've got wind behind it.
Very nice.
Very nice.
No, I had to do some, put a bit of action on that.
I bet. So there. Learning from Dave's. Get up there. Stop. I gave it confusing instructions.
Yep.
Well, I do believe we're all tied again.
Yeah.
Simon Stevens.
That looks perfect. Lovely.
Thank you.
That's not good.
That wind's got to take effect. I don't think it is, though.
Well, my main worry was that it went in that bunker and plugged, but that didn't happen. So Hmm. 5% power loss. No. This wind is not helping at all.
It's
Oh,
a great shot. It's an incredible shot from there.
it was. There's been some good recoveries so far.
You almost look like you super hooked it in there, Dave.
I did not. I just let the wind bring it.
Mm. Yes. Oh,
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Shot.
indeed.
perfect
Very
amount of
pretty.
Well, can I
Join the
Can I-
party, Andy.
party?
Yeah. No pressure.
No.
Looking a good chance. Oh, I thought that pinned for a moment.
Unfortunately, the wind changed from right to left to right
Oh.
behind.
Yeah.
Right. Wow.
Wasn't
I saw it try and backspin on the downslope and it just couldn't do it.
Yeah. It's certainly a straight shot.
still me.
Hmm.
Oh. Well, it's good news for me, I think, which means it's also good news for you.
Pretty straight.
Oh, good job. The pace was right on that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Wow. And I'm going to give this a little bit. Glad I did.
Well, compared to what I witnessed on Friday, Dave, your play is immeasurably better than.
Well, hardly be worse, Andy. Come on. Really?
This is the worst pin in the world. This. I remember
It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I'm trying to work out a way to get just somewhere on the green and not in danger. Just waiting for the wind to go a bit more left to right as opposed to head on, and then I jump. Oh, it went to 19, headwind, end of me. Oh. Is it within flop range, please? Yeah, it is. Well, it's sort of stopped.
Well, I've sent my man all the way to the green to see what's. Okay, right. Hmm. Hmm. Well. Happy with that. Stop there. Stop. I think we all avoided the dreaded plug line, the bunker, which was my worry.
Yeah, that was the death knell. But trying to get this close, even from this distance. Yeah. Well, that's not great.
Oh no! Don't put it. Panic. Stay there. Well,
It's like there's a magnet.
Better than
It's like there's a magnet that repels the ball away from the hole.
well, I don't like the. Oh, I can hear some feedback. Is mic.
That's a very steep angle.
Oh, we're all. Oh.
Wow. We're all in horrible positions, really.
It's squeaky bum time for us all.
Three uphill. No, it's right into this shot. 25. Just be somewhere near it, please. Stop.
Oh, that was. Oh no!
Oh, Dave. God, I thought you were going to go off the green there for a second.
I'm kind of glad it's still my shot because I'm not a very good chance of remembering this exactly, but please. It looked good. Oh, this could be a 5-putt or something. Oh.
I nearly said that a 4 is not a bad score on his all.
If that had missed, it was back down
Be
the bottom
glad
of that
you got a
valley
fun.
again. Jesus.
Right, let's see this. Let's have a really good look at this putt. Oh, look at it. Oh, that was... Right, well,
Oh, that was just vicious.
2 4s and a 5. That was very, yeah, it was.
Nasty pin. The placement was bad enough, let alone the fact it was on a little hump. Water.
Oh, that's close. Oh,
It has.
It's very close. Oh, wow.
Well, we're all effectively all square then now.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't make the greens hard. It would have almost been not even golf.
Well, one thing's for sure, Dave, with you having set Gusty, that particular green that we were talking about beforehand is going to be a very challenging.
Oh, don't tell me that, Andy. Don't tell me that.
I'm trying to instill a sense of fear.
Well, you don't have to work very hard. This particular green he's referring to, Phil, I went back and forth across it 8 times.
oh. That's where you got to use the other end of your putter as a pull cue.
Yeah, exactly. I walked off that hole a broken man.
It was highly entertaining, Phil, from my point of view. I
Yeah,
think I went.
You've said that exact expression a few times this evening now, Andy. Highly entertaining.
Yeah, I think I.
Oh, look at this!
Oh, what's going on? Oh my word!
What's the problem? I was lucky. I got a little bit of 19 at the end, which just saved me. Wow. Ooh.
Well, I guess that would have been highly entertaining as well.
And this is the highly entertaining channel that we're now broadcasting on.
After Friday it is.
Dave, did you, when you listened to it back,
Oh, very nice.
Did you catch the repeated questions from Paul saying, "Have I given you my PayPal account?"
Yeah, I don't know. The wine had got to him as well, Andy. It was clear. He's not normally that much of a chatty Cathy, but he certainly was on Friday.
It was brilliant.
That's looking pretty good. It's
All right, so that wind really got stuck into that ball. Okay, so 243. Big tailwind, firm fairways. It's probably a 7 wood. Get the right wind. But I need the tailwind. No, this. Give me 16 with a 45-degree angle wind or something. Pounce. That's the wind. Oh, shit. I lunged.
my God.
How can that be 70 yards short? I must have really missed it bad. Wow.
Big loss of distance on that.
Yeah, that's shocking.
It just shows that sort of keeping one eye on the wind, it can be counterproductive, can't it?
It can.
Yes, I agree with you there, Phil. You've got to just sort of go with what you think, and if it ends up being 20 yards off course, then you just got to accept that.
Mm.
Oh, right. Oh. Mm.
Oh, might have gone. We'll never know.
Oh.
Oh.
Right. Come on. This bloody thing in. Oh.
Yes, Andy.
Oh. Thought I'd missed it.
It's been
No.
nip and tuck. There's been a lot of lead changes, but never more than one stroke in it.
No, it's too much. Yeah, the vagaries of it's not so much the strength of the wind, it's the fact that it veers in direction as well.
Mm. Hand grenade. Yeah. Mm.
That's not too bad. Yep, better than anybody else, Dave.
It did look a bit ugly in the air. The great flop.
Oh,
Oh.
oh.
Well, you get nothing for free.
I'm real difficulty with this putt. Said that. Come on. Oh. Come on, keep rolling towards it.
Wow, that's a great putt. I thought you left that a bit short. Nice work.
Ooh, happy with that.
Mm. More. Oh!
Holy crap. Great putt.
What a good putt.
You weren't burning the edge on that one.
Mm-mm.
Honest. Again, what a... We've had 9 holes and there's nothing between us.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stress and worry. Could have just walked onto the 10th.
As you were.
It was having a look, wasn't it?
It was.
It was having a look.
Interesting.
It is an interesting shot.
I have some firm thoughts on the correctness of shot here.
I think that could be quite good. Right.
A braver line and perfect now.
You went with the big stick.
Where's Uncle Dave gone?
The gaping maw.
Oh, shit. This wind is doing my head in.
Yes. That is good. It's getting better.
It is very good. Nice shot. Well, I'm gonna. No, not that far. Come on.
Oh, nice. Spun in the right direction.
Well, we're approaching the hole from opposite sides, Dave.
I think mine is actually probably nastier when it comes sideways and downhill.
That's a good contact. Oh, look at this. This is going to spin back.
Oh, no, if that had a bit more spin, it would have been perfect. Still good.
Still quality, though.
Yeah, 3 good shots. 14, 12, and 12.
Yeah,
who's your money on, Phil, today?
Well, it's a very tough one, isn't it? It's let's see, looking at everyone's just even. It's weird, isn't it? I'm going to go for medium Dave, I think.
Of course, there's another option you could have chosen. You could have chosen a tied game.
I could have chosen that. It never occurred.
Hang on a minute. The bank has just rung me up and he said You're aware of that quiz program where they have to choose boxes of different number denominations.
Yep.
Trying to think what it's called.
Oh, what is it? 8 out of 10 cats.
It's not called that in the UK, but it's a weird program. It shouldn't be entertaining, but it is.
Yeah, and sometimes there's $1 in the suitcase, and other times there's 50,000.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I've got the wrong one. I've got it's the letters and numbers game, but it's the UK version actually calls it 8 out of 10 cats does countdown or something like that.
Letters and Numbers was a fantastic show.
And they've continued with it in Australia and tried to turn it into a funny show. With comedian guests and stuff that they do in the UK version, but it hasn't quite sort of.
No, but we did a version 5 years ago, Andy, without comedians, and that was fantastic.
I think they call it Deal or No Deal.
Right. Yeah, different show.
Oh, not quite. Oh, we're all 4 foot away again. Are we? 4 feet?
Yeah.
No, not 30 inches for you, Dave. Oh.
Yes. Boldly done.
Oh, I was getting away.
Oof.
That was also starting to leak left.
Ooh.
Even Stevens.
And there's some.
Is Even Stevens related to Shaking Stevens?
Sorry?
Is Even Stevens related to Shaking Stevens? You know who Shaking Stevens is,
Yeah,
don't you?
behind the green door, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
Bite!
Ooh.
Bite!
Oh, no.
He's in the rough, though.
The rough saved you.
You know, I took the line that can get you to the green in 2, but didn't work.
Either in 2 or 4.
Let's see where that line is going to take me. Come on, 286. Well, I can see why you took that line, Dave.
Yeah, it was a calculated risk that did not come off.
That didn't come
Could have
off.
been worse. Could have gone in the water.
That's okay.
At the end of the day, we're all kind of square now because I'm in the rough, can't make it. No one can make it. It's all going to come down to short approach shots again. But I'm pretty sure the last hole is a par 5 that's drivable in 2 over water. So it could come down to that. That would be great.
Probably okay. Ooh, tell you what though, that's
Action on.
Really kicked on bounce.
Where's this bloody pin?
Because that would have been on the green had it been straight. Yeah. Oh, there's water at the back as well, is there?
And he's had a crack.
That's good.
It is.
Go on, get up that little slope. Oh, that would have been good if that had just got up a little.
That was really unlucky. It was a great shot.
And now I've got a
nasty putt.
very nasty.
Now I've got to think about what I do here. Oh, I've got the 16-mile-an-hour winds. It's dead tailwind. Oh, what's the...
You in the rough there? Or...
Okay, yeah, I'm in the rough. I'm just doing the math. It's an 11% power loss with the 5 wood. So that means it's going to carry about 210. It's not enough, I don't think. I think I'm going to have to go 5 wood, which is 16% power loss. And loft it. All right, that's my thinking. And then wait for 10 mile an hour with tailwind like that.
Oh my God.
How could it only travel 206? That's bullshit.
Your Honour.
Well,
come on. I'm very upset. That's just not right.
Well, Phil, I think the golfing gods have just dealt Dave a very poor hand there.
They have. They're underperforming.
Yeah, and now there's a 23% power loss. I can't even do it. Now I have to go here. Oh, it's going to be a 7. I can't even see a way around it. Fine. Oh, cut that tight too.
Oh my God.
Oh no. No, Dave.
We haven't even got to my bad hole. I've got no choice. Got to go for it.
Seemed a better height.
It made a better sound.
Well, I don't know what would have happened if you'd have gone into water again there. I think we'd have been sort of thumbing through the phone directory to give you the number of the Samaritans.
I think I would have been on the phone ordering 3 bottles of wine, Andy.
There's that sort of period on a golf course where 1 or 2 shots is met with polite silence, and then the 3rd shot, anything could happen.
Indeed.
Yeah.
It's not a bad shot. You've got an uphill putt there, Dave. Okay, right. All right.
I think I was the victim of that one time too, where there was water dead in front of a raised tee. It might have been out at Beacon Hills.
Yeah.
And I think I stuck 3 straight to the water. And from memory, I think I might have actually topped all 3, so they just never had any chance. They just went straight in.
Yeah. It's
Stop there. Stop there. Stop there.
God, that is brutal, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very
It's
brutal.
like side of a mountain kind of stuff.
Mm. Oh, Jesus, how much is this going to break? It looks like the further I take it right, the more it breaks. I'm just going to take it to there and see what happens. Just do that again, and maybe a bit more.
This would be a good time to sink a monster part.
Yeah. I'm happy.
Yeah, that's
That was a horrible putt.
Right, Dave. Well, I didn't move nearly as much as you thought. I'm just going straight at it.
Well done.
Ooh.
Now I've got 2 holes on this course that I hate.
We do have moved.
Not the way I wanted it.
Done that again today. Should be okay. Just.
pretty nice.
Yep.
Oh my word, that got a big bounce, didn't it?
You did. A good hard bounce.
Look at that.
Mm.
I think the game replicates the if you'd hit a slight downslope with the wind, you get such an extra sort of, and you've got the same extra bounce, whereas mine, I think, hit a slight uphill and just killed it.
Yeah, it's pretty good that way.
57, 157. Ah. Stay there.
Looks
Stay
great.
there.
Oh, no. Oy.
Fantastic. Mm. 37, 22. That'll be fun.
What's the matter? Ah. Ah.
Mm. Oh,
Oh. There's a lot of groaning
Yeah.
going on this hole and the previous hole.
mm. 19 downhill. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I didn't think that was going to get anywhere near it. Only 15 feet. That's
Yeah.
well worked out. Oh. Okay. Oh yes.
Nice putt. Ooh.
Wow.
To think, just just 2 holes ago, everyone was on even.
Yeah. It seemed you wouldn't have believed it could be this way right now.
It's almost a double busted.
Yeah.
Echo.
Yeah. Go. Here we go. Oh, this is highly tempting to go for this, Dave. Highly tempting.
Yeah. I know the hole, Andy.
This is the hole.
And
Oh no, the wind's just taken it off. That's not a great place. But
Not terrible.
so the time we played where I went across and back and forth 8 times, the pin was at the very front of the green. And there was only about 3 meters of green. And yep, I had a terrible time. 307. Oh, I would like to get this right. I'd really like to get this right.
I think it would be less problematic if you didn't have the gusty breeze. But the direction is good.
No. What just happened? This hole. There's something about this hole. What is that?
What is
It's out of bounds.
Oh dear me.
And I'm so rattled. I meant to hit re-hit and I hit replay. I didn't want to see it again. Jesus Christ. That wasn't necessary.
Oh,
What happened? How could that have happened?
well, I know what you did. You didn't adjust your aiming point. That's better. That's much better.
Where was that the first time? Yeah.
So is this going to run down the hill? Not so much.
Now, when I saw your line, Dave, I thought you were going to play a massive fade.
Well, I'm confused because what I did was do an F5 up to the green, and then I clicked on the green where I wanted my landing spot to be, and just went back to the tee and hit the shot. And I didn't realise somehow my click didn't register.
But default position straight at the green anyway, isn't it?
No,
Well-
it's not. The default position is middle of the fairway to basically where Dave went on his journey.
So the fact it didn't register my click on the green, that was the end of me, and I just didn't realise it. I should have seen it from the angle, but I just didn't.
Yeah, it's a great shot, Dave. Oh, I've got to be careful with this one. I'm happy-ish with that. Okay, right. Nothing there. Right. Well, here goes straight at the hole again. Oh,
Wow, fantastic. Your putting is just fantastic, Andy.
well, I've had a couple of really straight putts. I've backed myself to what the numbers are telling me. Phew. Shot. Play. Oh my word! What the hell is going on here? I'm gonna have a good look at this.
Interesting hole.
There's nothing good comes by going over there. Absolutely nothing good. What about over there? No, I can't get it over there. Oh no, I didn't want to go there. Ah, that's a pity. It's a pity. Better.
Yep.
A lot better.
Fine. 99 out, no problem. I think I fancy Dave's line better.
Good shot.
Mm.
What have I got? Oh, it's only 10%. Oh,
Great work. Genius.
oh, that was a bit of a risk. Good shot. Very wise.
Not helping.
Oh, whoa, oh, 17 uphill as well. Wow.
Oh, word.
That looks nasty.
Mm.
A million miles off being enough.
Ugh.
My God.
There's another nasty pin. 14 inches uphill.
What on earth is that?
Oh no, it's going to come down. Hey, brother.
I take it that was Dave's phone.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no worries, mate.
Dave, 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 Dave. You're trying your very best here, boys. There was only 4 or 5 holes to go where I said to Phil, well, who do you fancy for this?
I think that was the moment where it all went kind of haywire.
Well, I think that hole we all missed birdie putts, and then after that it literally did go berserk.
Mm. Wow, it's 7 shots. That's incredible. In the space of about 3 or 4 holes.
I'm just in the middle of a battle with Dave and Andy.
Oh.
I'll try. Just try and pick up a stroke or two. Yeah. It does. It does. 2 strokes again tonight. So he'll be now leading last game and a half. Yeah. It's absolute disaster.
Oh.
Mm.
Cruel.
Sorry, boys, that was my brother again.
It's all right.
Oh.
Wow.
He's just brutal.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow. Right. What have we got here? That's not a million miles away either.
Wow. Oh, look at that. That's harsh.
I thought, to be honest, that was going to be another OPB.
So after being all level after the 10th hole, I've dropped 8 strokes to Andy.
Yeah, in a matter of 3 or 4
holes.
Yeah.
That's unheard of.
Mm.
It's unsettling, to say the least.
Yeah, well, I was just reading a report of a volcanic eruption in Indonesia, but I think there's been a simultaneous eruption on the Gulf play here.
Well, at least, like I know with that eruption, several climbers were killed. At least
That's
no one's died here.
That's true. So it's all about perspective. The people were just up enjoying a nice day's hiking on the side of a mountain that occasionally, but rarely, erupts, and it did. And
yeah,
That was that.
Yeah.
11, but 3 hikers on the other side of the mountain were okay.
Luck of the draw.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure that the poor buggers, when it started going off, I bet their thoughts were, bugger. We're buggered.
That is exactly what Baldrick.
Yeah.
I think in
Yeah.
the one, or was it Blackadder himself? No, I know who it was. It was Captain Darling.
Oh yes, yes.
He wrote an entry into his diary, a final entry.
Just
Simply
read.
said, "Bugger," and Blackadder goes, "Well."
I found that sort of final episode quite moving for a number of different ways. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, poor old Darling, you know, I felt really sorry for him at the end, you know, sort of, especially the scene where he's in the office with General Melchett, and General Melchett just he comes in with his moustache waxed or whatever, and he just ignores everything basically, and
just doesn't get it, does he?
no.
So, yeah, that's good rendition of his laugh, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And that last scene of the show was just beautiful, where they're going over the wall, and then it just converts to the field of flowers.
Yeah.
What it was 50 years later.
Very poignant. I still remember reading the TV review when that came out, you know, in the paper, and the gist of it was that how comedy can, on occasion, deliver the most powerful messages, and it was a pretty good TV review, you know, looking back on it, because I think they nailed it.
Naturally, not one single government in the world listened to the message, but nice that they put it out there.
It's such a hilarious thing when that field marshal is just sweeping up all the toy soldiers, you know, and tossing them over his shoulder, sweeping them up with a dustpan and broom, and
General
very telling.
I mean, there's some great lines from that. That one where I think it's just as they're about to go over, and Baldrick tells Blackadder he's got a plan, and he goes, "Is it a very cunning plan?" and all that, and he goes, "Oh well, it was whatever it was certainly better than mine. You know, pretending to be mad. I mean, who would recognize a mad person around here at the moment?"
Good.
Nice, Dave.
Yes.
Yeah, Dave, you're still a chance of defending the double busted.
You are. You got 3 holes. Oh. You're just teasing with the boys' emotions there, Andy. You're just playing.
Should be okay. Yes.
Yep. I see.
So I'm just reading an article in Fox Sports where it looks like the RNA and the US equivalents are going to introduce rules about which balls can be used to limit
so
the
maybe
distances.
balls that can go less distance, maybe.
That's right. Yeah, 15 yards less there. So,
Fantastic.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that they were saying they might bifurcate and have it only apply to pros, but some people say no, just make it across the board. So there'll be this old technology of balls that go further that'll go on the black market, I suppose.
Well, the other thing they could do is say woods can only be made of wood.
Well, there's that as well. Who'd have thunk it that a wood would only be, would actually be made of wood?
How good would that be if they brought that in? There'd be uproar, of course. It won't happen.
Yeah. Well, they've got some good stats here too, that in the late 1800s, elite male players typically drove between 160 and 200 yards, with the biggest hitters maxing out at 220 yards. And then around about from 1900 to 1930, it rose to about between 220 and 260 yards, while the top men's players were hitting around 290 yards. And then in 2003, the average drive on the PGA Tour was 277.9 yards. In 2022, it's 290.55 yards. So, yeah, in 2003, around 27% of drives on the PGA Tour went over 300 years. That's nearly doubled to 50% of drives in 2022.
Yeah, wow.
Huge. Half of all drives going over 300 yards. When you consider, so just over 100 years ago, it was between 160 to 200 yards.
Well, what's wrong with the concept of the same thing as Grand Prix and IndyCar, where everyone has to use the same technology?
Yeah. So, well, I guess the golf manufacturers would say yes, but which one?
Well, they just pick one. It doesn't make any difference.
Well, that's true. Well, and they can change it each year, I suppose. But you're talking balls, but not clubs as well.
Yeah, clubs.
Clubs as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Clubs, and there'd be uproar in the industries, of course, because
because they'll make less money. But at least, I mean, it's supposed to be a contest of golfers, not a contest of golf equipment.
Yeah, but that's true, but the manufacturers will say it robs them of their opportunity to showcase their goods to the buying public, and that's
bad luck.
Yeah. You won't get an argument from me. I'm just using.
Yeah.
Saying.
Well, they've got lobbyists. It won't happen.
Will be. Yeah. But I mean, it makes perfect sense because you've got all these very old and ancient golf courses that are now just being monstered by the.
Wouldn't it be nice to know who was actually the best golfer because everyone uses the same equipment?
Yeah, and it's too late now. But if they'd done it all the way along, then historically you could have placed, people from different eras, maybe based on scores with the same equipment. Far too late now, of course.
Well, you're not going to use golf balls with rubber bands in them. I mean, you have to draw the line somewhere, I guess. But
well, I'd be surprised if they will allow balls to be made by, I think, different manufacturers, but those balls which are they will be legal or illegal for professional play, so they'll have certain strict limits on possibly size, but also on spin rate and all this kind of rubbish that
I mean, when you think about it, if all the tennis players had to use exactly the same tennis racket, then you'd know who the best player is. If all runners had to use the same runners, same deal. But capitalism doesn't allow for that.
Yeah, but I'm looking in some of them to like with tennis rackets, like different players have different characteristics to their play that different types of rackets would suit more or less. So arguably would make it less fair to choose a single racket that would favor one player type over all the other player types.
That would certainly be one of the arguments against it, yes.
8-3, right, come on.
All right, back to the game.
Oh, I did go left to right, but not enough.
It wobbled.
Open the door, boys. Need one more shot over the next 2 holes.
Wow.
Mm.
I did see that, but I also saw that there's tennis there right now. They're playing junior tournaments. And Leighton Hewitt's son is one of the players that's just made it through to the next round today. I think I'm gonna walk down there and just see if you can just walk in, because I don't think it's going to cost any money.
Okay, right.
Leighton Hewitt's son.
Yeah.
Wow. How old?
And they showed one point of his, and he won the point, and he goes, "Come on!"
Oh, did he really? Did he
was
do the
hilarious.
talking hand at himself?
Exactly like Dad. It was fantastic.
And does he wear the hat?
Backwards.
He does.
Yeah.
And the fist pump was exactly the same as well.
God, he's cloned
It was good
himself,
stuff.
hasn't he? That is
Oh, yeah, I'm going to walk down there and have a look tomorrow. See if I can just walk in and watch some tennis for free. I'm not going to pay $100 to go see the pros. Right. I don't know why I'm spending so much time on this shot.
Well, it's a pretty straight drive, I would say.
Yeah.
He must have put a bit of draw on it.
Yeah, I just would like to get an eagle and get a little bit closer to the leader.
I think it's more likely to be a 3-wood than a driver. Might even have been a 5-wood. I don't know. I don't.
Oh, that's a nice point for Dave. Not be long.
Definitely a 3-wood. You hit there.
You know, if we bothered to pay attention to, the shape of the club that the person hits with, we'd all know. It seems like we never bother to pay attention.
Mind you, having said that, there's 270. It depends on what the wind was doing when you hit your ball, Dave.
Correct.
And I certainly don't want to take the risk of going too long.
Life is risk, Andy. Couldn't talk you into it.
I've even missed the fairway there. No, I haven't. Oh, it's
fine,
okay.
And it's fine. Well, this is a pretty big shot.
It's a nice.
That's a
Nice.
great line. You couldn't have hit a better line, really. Perfect. Yeah, you want that. It looks horrible, that pin. Yeah, you couldn't have put your ball in a better spot for a super flop. And he's gone for it. It's gone a bit right. Oh.
Well, I kind of chickened out there. I really didn't want to put any kind of draw on the shot.
This pin, this is diabolical. There could easily be some swings here. It's absolutely evil. Wow.
I think you're in a better position there, though, Dave.
Yeah. Well, I can talk out loud about what I'm going to do. I'm going to flop a 3-wood. I'm just waiting for the right wind. I think that's it. No, it went to 20 mile an hour left to right and screwed me over.
Oh.
It was a headwind when I hit, and then it changed.
Okay.
Wow, that is brutal.
God, that's right on a top of a hill, that.
It's like a turtle.
I don't want to do that. Oh, that was almost very good.
Mm.
Now look. Good. It's good.
Oh, that's so cruel.
That was very harsh, that, Dave.
Oh, I thought you'd done it.
It's your turn, Dave.
Yeah. Thinking a 51-foot flop.
You pretty much have to drop this. Good attempt.
Now look at it, though.
Oh, it stopped.
Okay. This should be a... I've got to be careful with this, because if I belt it 3 feet past the hole, I'm off the green again.
Eh? It's all about pace.
Yeah. Uh, 29-20.
Good putt. It's done the job.
Oh,
Oh.
tried to wander off.
It didn't it? Oh. one, Dave. He did have to do it. Oh, he did okay.
208. Oh, so
Wow.
half 4, 3. Well, often you come across a par 3 right on the end of it all.
Yeah, and a pretty brutal one at that, a testing one. Really? I just have had a terrible back nine.
You're sounding a bit resigned, Dave.
There's always Thursday and Friday.
Yes.
Good line. Is it the right club?
Woohoo.
It's the right club. Good shot, Dave.
Yes.
Great shot.
Well,
Clutch shot.
Come on. Come on, wind. Oh, it hasn't turned.
oh, it's a chance. Oh, come on.
It's not bad. Stay there. Stay there. Gives you an outside chance of it.
Gee, it's a wanderer.
Okay, right. This is a horrible putt. Careful with this, I don't cock this up. Well. Got the line right. I just didn't hit it.
Mm.
It's horribly grey. It's pouring with rain now. Is it? No, it's
Well, it all comes down to this putt.
does. Now I think there's a tiny bit of right to left still. Not much. Or is there? Tiny bit on the right edge. Oh, Matt.
It went back the other way after the hole.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
Wow, that almost got away.
not that there was any danger of any bad result. Even
It actually made no difference to the
it
result.
did. You could have four-putted from there. It wouldn't have mattered.
Oh, I felt as though I let you off the hook there, boys. A bit
Wow.
bogeys I had.
Well done, Dave. Fantastic fight back. Look how and you just did it by parring your way in. Fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a couple of rough holes in the middle of the 9 there.
Yeah, but Andy, that
Run of 4.
that was brutal. We
Yeah.
thought we were gone for sure.
That killed you, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, front was a mixture of colours from everybody, really.
That was
Yeah.
like moving day, wasn't it?
That 11th destroyed me.
Oh.